We go live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Smash him up, crack that fool. Quarterback crack, yo, sack that fool. Hit him, 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 hit him. Smash him up, watch that move. Went too swift, can't catch these dudes. Hit him, 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 listen, 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 hit him, listen. This Eagles talk high, this talk Eagles. Philly bleed green, it's from your people. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's beat the squad. Big Pat shelling, Dante the dark child. Drop the stats on him, drop the facts on him. It's Pregame, baby, let's get it on.
Hey fam, it's your man Dante the Dark Knight, and welcome to another edition of Eagles Talk Game Day edition as our Philadelphia Eagles take on the San Francisco 49ers, coming off a big win last week. Yeah, every win for us is a big win. So yeah, a big win last week where we saw a glimpse of what this team is capable of doing, and we're hoping to see a repeat performance today against a more formidable team, because you heard the talk all week. It was just the Falcons. It really didn't tell us enough, that, didn't tell us anything. And while we play a team that the experts consider a contender, a team that the experts consider better than the Atlanta Falcons. So if we can go out there and duplicate that performance that we put in last week and beat these guys and beat them convincingly, they will have to take notice. The whole league will have to take notice. The whole league will have to reevaluate how they are ranking these teams if we come out and have a repeat performance of last week. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm psyched, stoked. You heard Brian Dawkins in the opening. Who's not ready for game day? What's up, my co-hosts, Pat and Nichelle? How's it going? Are you guys fired up?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's get this today. Football is here. We're ready to go. Bleep those freaking Niners. They want to come here and invade our Rocky statue like they did the Vikings from 2017. They won't get a rude awakening today. They won't get a rude awakening today. Let's go, y'all.
I'm ready for the Hurts haters to stop. Because they still at it. And then they were disrespectful in our city this weekend. Like, come on now.
No doubt.
There's way too many Niner fans on my feed right now that live here. That's another thing. Way too many.
Oh yeah, I failed to mention how angry I am at seeing the antics of 49ers fans in the city of Philadelphia disrespecting our city like that. They kicked the sleeping bear here. We're ready. We're ready, and I know they're ready for him down at the stadium. That's not a good look. That they'll find out soon enough. But it's not a good thing to come into the city of Philadelphia and disrespect our football team, and then attempt to go to our stadium and dress up in 49ers gear. That's not a good mix. I'm gonna have to tell. I purposely didn't warn them on Thursday because I don't want them to have a warning. I want them to walk into the hell that they're about to experience here at the link today after doing what they did to the Rocky statue and all that. The last time we had that type of disrespect was the NFC Championship game, in which we just demolished the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm looking for the same type of vengeance against these 49ers fans for what they did this week. That was out. They freaking pissed me off with that, yo. I'm not going to tell you.
Let's freaking go. Let's get this started. Let's get this thing started.
All right,
I'm ready
start the first quarter.
You're now listening to the first quarter.
All right, so you listen to the first quarter Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That's by Eagles fans, ourselves, for Eagles fans, yourselves out there. So thank you for joining us in our pregame show today. We like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. This week it's still not any different. Last week I was giving you guys a choice of what I should do shots of, but I don't want to do that because you might pick the bourbon, and I don't want that. So I'm just going to stay with the Terramana.
Yes.
Terramana. Tequila. Let me know what you're drinking out there, Pat. What are you doing?
I'm doing the same doggone thing. Some
He's
Terramana
doing the
tequila.
Terramana tequila. Our co-host is back. I don't know what she's doing. If she's having a woosah moment. Oh, whoa! She got. Oh, it's game day. Oh shit! It's about to go down. All right, so she is doing the Tito's. Let me know what you're doing out there, and let's get this party started, man, because we need to be just as drunk as those 49ers fans were when they disrespected our flag, because they had to be drunk. They had to be drunk if they did not think ahead of time and know that it's going to be held down at the link when they show up today. All right, here we go to our Philadelphia Eagles and our victory today. All right, down hat, 3, 2, 1. All right, let me go to the room and acknowledge our fourth co-host, and that's you guys that join us in the chat room. And the first person there today was Jeremiah Andrews. Let's go. Let's get this win. You're right. Tony Barron from down under. What time is it, Tony? Remind us of what time. He is from Australia. If you guys are regulars to the show, you guys know Tony already is from Australia, and we always ask him, what time is it down there, Tony? Thank you for joining us early in the morning. It's already Monday. I know that much. I just don't know the hour difference. All right, JT's there. He says, let's go, Birds. Wayne Anthony Thomas says, time to get number 2. It's round number 2. You know. Tony T. Green puts up, I can't really see that.
Birds. Let's
go.
Birds.
Puts up Birds. Okay. John Patisse from South Carolina, Bird Gang, checking in. It's game day. Eagles talk. Let's go. Let's go. You right about that. Raymond, what's up, fam? Hope you guys mentioned that disrespectful. Yeah, we mentioned it. We mentioned it. They're going to get it. They're going to feel it today. And you know, I hope that, you know, I don't promote this. I really don't. I really don't.
But
there's an exception for every rule out there. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying this, but if you see a situation where you can let your fellow, not your fellow, but your 49er fan sitting near you know how outraged that you were with their display of disrespect. Feel free to go ahead and let them know that. That's all I'm saying.
But be careful, because them San Fran folks, if you watch the Real Sports episode, are a little cray-cray.
No.
People in comas.
No.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say what we do.
I ain't gonna tell you what we do.
I know what we do. I know what we do.
San Fran ain't
but
Philly,
they on some extra stuff out west at them baseball games and stuff. They got some horror stories coming out of there.
They in Philadelphia now. They not in the state. They was outside. They was outside, not inside the city.
It might be carnage on both sides. Everybody chill. Everybody chill.
All right. All right. I'm just saying, if you see a 49er fan and you just want to let them know how disrespectful that was, just feel free to use your right to freedom of speech. Freedom of speech. That's all I'm saying. Freedom of speech. That's all I'm saying. Okay. All right. Here we go. Our cousin is in the house. Brett is here doing the Eagles chant because he's already know. Brett need to do something after he come on our show like that the other night. Brett, we see y'all next week, but we got some business to take care of right now. But we'll see the Cowturns next week. All right. Patrick Lee, let's freaking go. Time to open up a can of whoop ass. I'm with that.
Yes.
All right. Yes. Tony Burns' comment. We can start with that.
Let me get the inactives real quick before we.
All right, go ahead. Do that.
For the San Fran 49ers, cornerback Emmanuel Mosley, offensive lineman Aaron Banks, cornerback Andre Thomas, defensive tackle Zach Kerr. More notable, Drake Kinglaw is going to be he's on the IR. Their top cornerback is out also. So that means Josh Norman's going to start. Yikes. And I believe, I haven't seen it yet, but I think Nate Gary got brought up from the practice squad to play this game.
Yeah, that's what I got Tony's comment on the screen right now. So, don't know what got the tackle tingling more, the Mayada Bosa matchup or the rumors that Nate Gary has been activated.
Woo, we go right at Nate Gary.
Go right at Nate. We know what he could do. All right, that's a good place to start.
For the Philadelphia Eagles, inactive was already announced. Safety Roddy McLeod will be out, but inactive quarterback Gardner Minshew, third string quarterback Britt Tooth, Marlon Tulopa, and cornerback Mac McClain. That's the inactives for the Philadelphia Eagles. So we got Landon Dickinson active.
Yeah, Landon Dickens is active, yo. He's a
Yes.
monster, yo. I think he's like John Runyon reincarnated, yo. He about to.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I don't know if he's gonna get in today, but I can't wait
But
until the
still,
time
he
where
gonna be
he's
a
playing.
problem. He's gonna
Yeah,
be
he
a
is going to be a
problem.
problem. And our offensive line does. That's a great segue. Our offensive line is already a problem. This is the
It'll give
same
us fresh
offensive line
legs. Fresh
that
legs.
they gave up on. The experts gave
Mhm.
up on it. We've had a solid offensive line for some years now. Now last year was a debacle. I can't get it out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Debacle.
Debacle.
debacle. All right,
You wanted to
debacle.
say diabolical, but it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, I
that.
kept to
It's
it.
debacle.
A debacle. It was a debacle last year with our offensive line, and just that quick, all the experts fell off that we had a great offensive line. Well, we proved in week one that offensive line is still pretty good, and we adding the likes of Landon Dickerson and some quality backups there. But this team is healthy along the lines, and we always said that. Well, Howie always taught us that you build on with the offensive defensive lines, and we have two healthy ones, and they're playing real good today. So it's going to be a big matchup with our offensive line against their defensive line, because this is not going to be the Atlanta Falcons this week. We're going to see two high caliber defensive ends on both ends of the line for the 49ers. D Ford, he'll be matched up against Lane Johnson, and Bosa, who will be going up against Mailata. So that's going to be a matchup that we're going to have to watch very carefully, and we'll see just how good this offensive line is and how they handle that defensive front of the 49ers, who are legit. They have a legit front seven there. We may get away with taking advantage of some of the secondary, but their front seven is legit, and we'll see what tricks Nick Sirianni has up his sleeve to be able to solve what they're going to throw at us.
Yeah, it's time to go. We gotta dominate the front. And I always talked about this every week. Our defensive line, offensive line needs to be dominant. That's where we start with, like you just said, how you built from the line and you build on out. We do have a it's pretty much an even chess match right now. It's an even chess match, but we do have some good rotations that we can come in there and be dominated with. And I'm looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to the matchup between Bosa and our tackles, Aaron Armstead and our tackles, D Ford and our tackles, King Law if he's healthy and our guards. I'm just hyped for this matchup to really show America what this Philadelphia Eagles team is all about and go out there and dominate this San Francisco 49ers team.
I know, and it's not just a test for Sirianni. This is a test for Gannon.
Yes.
Hmm.
How's he going to
Hmm.
have them ready? How's he going to make adjustments? He did a great job last week. This fresh week, whole different team. How you going to, a lot more talent on this team than we saw last week. So I'm interested to see if Gannon can, you know, get our team into a position like he did last week.
Hmm.
Um, to make sure we succeed and we keep them out the end zone. So I'm interested to see how he calls the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
from the rip, he needs to go to that 4 man front and just 1-on-one, hat on hat. Let's see who's the better athlete. Let's do that from the get go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. Let me go to some comments out there.
We a top
Um,
five. We got a top five D line. Let's call it what it is. All the national sports pundits already said our D line is like five in the league. So let's have at it. Come see us.
well, we were five in the league before
Hmm.
Come
we
see
had the
us.
same people in the preseason that we had on our depth chart that started last week. Why couldn't they see? They got me so upset. But
You
I
you
want to,
gotta you gotta let it go. Let go and let God, Dante. Let
because this
go
is the
and let
same
God.
team.
Preseason is not preseason anymore. The only real preseason are joint practices. Dave
Hmm.
Spadaro let us know that like 2 weeks ago. Was like, look, y'all never gonna see plays in preseason again. You better get to the joint practices because that's what they doing now. Sorry, not
Right.
sorry. That's how he
All
let us
right. Well,
know.
man, they stay now. You know what I mean? It's so easy for them to come out and well, now the Eagles are this, the Eagles, and see one game like, oh, they got a top five defense. We had that line. We
Yeah,
had that line. Come on, we knew it.
yeah,
All right, rent's due, ladies and
every
gentlemen.
day. Let's
Yes,
go.
rinse, do
Rinse
every
Let's
do.
day.
go.
Let's go. Where's the rinse do t-shirts at? Where are they at?
I know,
Because
right?
I need
Yo.
me one. I
It's
need
actually
me
on
one.
Roddy McLeod's website.
Mm.
Mm.
He sells them.
How
Um,
about the link giving everybody
yeah, it's a
go
Go
whiteout.
bird
bird
shirts
shorts,
to
Just
buy?
yeah.
just like my Nittany Lions last night. It's a complete whiteout. It's a takeover
Whatever.
of the city. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Justin says, big game from Sweat today. We need that.
Woo.
757 stand up. Yo, that's
Yes.
what's up. We do. We do need a big game from there. I want to see because he's the latest one that just benefited from his ascension in training camp and
Hmm.
what they do. And this is what how he does. He takes advantage of when a guy is ascending up the exposure ladder there, and he gets them signs them early before they get to their full value. Takes advantage of the fact that they're coming off a rookie contract, and we get them a little cheaper. How he does get them a little cheaper. The gamble is that what you see actually uh, has some longevity to it. It's just not a flash because he's going off of what he saw these guys do in training camp, of course, and then they're in their last year. So Mailata and Sweat benefited from their great performance in training camp and a solid performance in game number one, and Howie Panston the chance to be able to sign them and keep them around longer for a cheaper rate than had they hit free agency. So kudos to Howie for doing that. But now we need to see these guys actually earn that money. We need to see Josh Sweat. I heard all these great things about him in training camp. He did get some pressures last week. I want to see it translate into some sacks, though. I just wanted, if you're going
I
to
think
give a
he goes
guy,
off today. I think he
yeah,
goes. I think
I
our
need to
defensive
see that.
line go off. I think
Mhm.
Sweat shows. He comes out there and say, you know what? I'm not gonna let this money change me. I'm gonna
Nope.
show you why they paid me. And come out there and be a dominant force against
Yep.
a good offensive front in the 49ers. 49ers, they're not nothing to be played with. They're a run and pound type team. They're a ground and pound team. So they will, if you're not ready for them, they will gas you for 300 plus yards.
Mhm.
That's what their offense is about.
All right, so that's the end of the first quarter, yo.
And that's the end of the quarter.
As we get ready for our Philadelphia Eagles to take on the San Francisco 49ers, I'm hyped after seeing that first week. How can you not be hyped and looking so eagerly forward to seeing what this team does against a team that the experts, quote unquote, air quotes, experts say is a better team than Atlanta Falcons. Let's see what we can
Underdog
do against them.
mentality.
Let's
Let's go.
let's show them. Let's show the nation what we're about. This is a great test game for us. Everything, like I said, if we win this game here, everything has to be reevaluated. All the experts have to go huddle up in their little, they're in their little caves or wherever they are, and they're going to have to reevaluate how they look at the Philadelphia Eagles if we can pull this game out today. And I got a good feeling that we can.
I
All right,
think we
so
can.
we are Eagles Talk, the number one Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That's by us, the fans, for you, the fans. Thank you guys for supporting us. We like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles. We do so in such a relaxed manner that we get you guys pumped up. We get drunk. Everybody has fun, but we do that in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I am doing the Terramana tequila. Pat is matching me, and the beautiful Nichelle is even dipping her foot into the pool of shots today, and she's doing the Tito's.
Let's
Tito's,
go.
whoa, let's get a round of applause for that, yo. Yeah. All right. It's game day. It's time to get hyped. All right, here we go. So, everybody, let me know what you're drinking out there. What is your pregame drink? What do you do? What's the drink of choice for you, game time and pregame time? Let me know out there. Here we go. Down the
Okay,
hatch.
Justin.
3, 2, 1.
You're now listening to the second quarter.
Oh, Justin said he's drinking Gatorade, but he'll hit a bowl with you all.
Get your
Yeah,
full
okay.
20 on. Get your full
Yeah,
20 on.
420 on. I hear
I,
you.
I do I do want to say we got to be disciplined today, especially on
Yes.
defense.
Yes, we do.
We cannot miss our assignments. This is not an offense, like you said, Pat, to be played with. And more than anything, I'm looking for discipline from our defense to not be out of position
Hmm.
and to stay home and to really be tight.
Yeah, definitely. And shout out to Bart Scott. He's definitely gonna lose an eyebrow.
Yeah,
That's
he losing
right. That's
He's
eyebrows
right.
definitely gonna
today,
lose an
You
yo.
might as well
eyebrow.
just shave both off.
But
Yeah, you might as
just to
well.
go off of your comment, Michelle. Yes, definitely. We have to be focused. You got to play. You got to play your position. You got to do your job today because they have players on their side that can make you make up for the mistakes that you have. Debo
Hmm.
Sanders had over 100 yards receiving last week. Brandon Ayuk is a dynamic returner, and he could be a good playmaker when he gets inside the offense. Trent Shepard is a good third receiver. I'm not even talking about George Kittle yet.
I
George
know,
Kittle
and he
yet, you
trashed
know,
us last
and he
time. We
trashed us
owe
for like
paybacks.
he had 15
Paybacks.
catches, on 15 attempts. So, we definitely got to go out there, do your job, play.
I need
What?
a flag.
Okay.
Flag on the play.
Uh
Dion, you drinking Maker Mark and you're doing shots. You don't do shots of that. What are you doing? Dion, what are you
Flag on
doing?
Dion.
You're not going to make the game. You please tell me you're sipping it like a
oh.
gentleman is supposed to do with fine bourbon. Tell me you're not doing shots of that. All
We
right.
we had that on the show once because of Shelman.
Oh yeah, and we could never go back to that again.
We
That
never
show
go.
was, and I pride myself on being able to talk drunk, but whoa, that
No, no, no,
joint
no,
put
no,
me
no,
on
no,
my
no, no.
ass that
We
day.
had
I'm
to
like,
sit
Makers
around
have
for a
you
little
on
bit.
100.
oh
Yeah,
my
we had to
Some
sit
of
goodness.
my
around for a little bit.
girlfriends, that's the bottle of choice. But usually when we go and stay in the house, we usually
Right.
not leaving after that.
I know. So Dion, don't do it to yourself. You're gonna miss the game. Make sure you come back here for the post game so we can tell you what you missed. Because if you're doing shots of that, you probably may see the first quarter. Maybe you're gonna nap on the second, third, and maybe wake up at the end when we're celebrating. All right, here we go. All right, Justin says, "Yo, guys, I legit got y'all all over the pregame show." Oh, that's what's up, Justin. We
It was
Oh,
like
appreciate
that.
thank you,
that.
Appreciate that.
Justin.
Appreciate that. Take a shot for that.
All right, Jeremiah says they match us well, but we have to get it in the trenches. Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
everybody
right.
agrees we have
The
to get it in
game
the
is won and
trenches.
lost.
It is. It just opens up for our offense. We don't even have to say it, but for our offense, when our offensive line is banging out and dominating like that, it gives our running game a lot of teeth there. It
Mhm.
gives our quarterback time to make the plays that he so adequately made last week. Um, and it gives those young skill position players the amount of time that they need to do and be who they can be. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? We talk about all the time. The most experience we have in our wide receivers is 2 years. Running back is the most experienced skill position player, and he has 3 years. It's his third year in the league. So confidence accelerates the process. When these guys get that confidence, it accelerates the process of them developing and being good players.
Yes.
We
Right.
saw it in
Yep.
2017, man. Nobody thought we would win, but we got the confidence early in the year, and they accelerated the whole process of getting to the Super Bowl. So we're looking for the same thing here today, and it starts with that offensive line, man. I think we have a solid one. They showed it last week, and I think they're going to prove themselves worthy against this better defensive front. We're going to see today. We're going to find out some things today. All right. What do you got in the show?
I kind of agree with Patrick Lee. I don't know if you saw his comment.
Mm.
Even if we win today, excuse me, when we win today, they're still not going to respect us. They're still
They're
not
going to
going to
have
respect
to. They're
us.
going to have to.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. They're going to. I
yeah.
mean, if they don't, that bodes well for us because we
Yeah.
can, we
Eh,
can use that underdog
Look,
current all year if you want us
we
to.
we can, but there's some people that are using this to prop up their, let me throw some flames on the fire to get listeners and clicks. So I
Yeah.
Bart
was
Scott.
talking
Bart Scott.
that one, John Ritchie. I still have an
Oh
issue
my
with
goodness.
him. And
Oh
I
my
heard and
goodness.
I heard through the grapevine of the sports media that, a lot of people wasn't feeling how John Ritchie went off the deep end just every week saying these players aren't
He's
talented
still
enough.
doing
Like
it.
he straight disrespected
Mhm.
player to player. Like y'all aren't even good enough to be here, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And he did that for like 2, 3 months straight.
Yeah, he's
Hmm.
still doing it. He
Yeah.
actually did.
He's still doing it.
He trying to come to the
He's
light. He's
still
trying to come
doing
to the
it.
light. But at the end of the day, it's us against them.
Right. It's
and
us
he
against the
and
world.
the thing about it, John Ritchie was an Eagle.
Right?
I
It's
know.
us against the world. You
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 know.
didn't you didn't you didn't even get this much hate on Nick Foles. And you
Nah.
can't tell me Jalen Hurts isn't better than Nick Foles. That's
No,
all
no,
I
no.
got to say
Wait a
about
minute.
that.
Wait a minute. We didn't get that much hate off of Kevin Cobb.
I know, and
Hello?
that's a better comparison because Kevin
Twice
Cobb
as
we
hard.
had hailed as the next coming of Joe Montana, and he was nothing.
We did that twice. You know that we
Nothing.
did that. We did that 3 times. We did that Bobby Hoy.
We didn't trash Kevin Cobb
We did
because
Kevin
Kevin Cobb
Cobb.
had done nothing up until that point,
Even
and we
Jeff
didn't
Garcia.
trash him when he
Okay.
was placed in that. They got behind this guy, and Jalen Hurts comes in with a better pedigree than Kevin Cobb actually had. Hoying actually had a way better pedigree, way champion on every level.
Just a fun
And
fact.
you come that hard at him?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm tired of
Yeah,
that shit.
I'm
it's
fun
a
fact
little
real quick.
biased. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put it
it's
out
a
there.
little
It's
biased.
biased.
Just to
It's
get
a lot
this out
biased, and
there.
I'm kind of over it right now
Let's
at
get
this
this out.
point.
Let's just get this out there. Fun fact: Jalen Hurts has the best quarterback resume in Eagles history.
Thank you.
Yes,
Like
coming out of
college,
Thank you.
college,
high
yeah,
school,
yeah.
Put some
before he come
respect
in the pros.
on his
But with that
name.
being said, we're going against a quarterback in Jimmy G who actually is efficient, who's accurate. But don't get it messed up because you still got Trey Lance that's gonna come in there for the switch up. And we got to be disciplined. We definitely have to be disciplined. And shout out to everybody that's tuning to us from all over, from Vermont, from Australia, from Austin, from Texas, from KC, from anywhere you're at.
South Carolina, you can't forget the
Yes.
South Cackalack
From the dirty
Hurricane.
South.
That's where my family
Oh,
from.
that's where we from.
Holla,
All right, getting
holla.
back to John Ritchie, man, you're right. He is being. I think what I take it as now because it's been going on for a long time, like you said, Michelle. At least a few months here, and I listen faithfully. So he sounds like the old guy who doesn't grasp the new. When change happens, because what's happening now, and then I'm not going to say that Howie hasn't messed up some drafts
Hey,
or
you
whatever,
kids, get off
but
my lawn.
Right?
yeah.
And he ain't even
So
that old. You don't see Ike acting like that. He takes at least a middle of the road measured
right,
approach. Let me see
exactly.
something, but I believe in my
took-
team. John Ritchie's like, they're just not good enough. There's no talent on this team. Like,
There's
what
no
are you
talent.
talking
And,
about?
I mean, he trashes everything. There's no talent. How are they going to survive? The practices are too short and all. This is one thing that's inevitable in life is change. And this is not the NFL training camp or the way that they run the teams of past. This is a new era, new time. And we see from this training camp that this is the new process. It's not going to be 2-3 a days anymore, and we all doubted, and I even frowned at what Nick Sirianni was doing in training camp with the short practices and all. But that team came out prepared for the most part in the first week, and more importantly, healthy
Yeah.
and prepared. You
That's
can't ask for
important.
anything more than that. So this is going to be the new norm, John
Yeah.
Ritchie. So get off of that.
Yeah.
Criticizing every
yourself.
little thing. Get over that. This is not the NFL you played in. This is the new NFL. And in this NFL, this is the new norm. And until proven wrong, after 1 week, this works. So
Right.
please, come on, lighten up a little bit.
And,
man.
and
Come
what's
on.
going to happen is more people are going to start really tuning into those joint practices.
Right, right.
Preseason's going to become like that's on in the background while you doing other things and washing the dishes. Nobody's going to really care. But those joint practices is where they go hard in the paint now, apparently.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes sense because they get to test things out. They get to test what can work in their playbook against, potential opponents. So I don't, I'm not mad at them. I'm not mad for the change. I'm gonna embrace the change. Yeah, we like to see them mix it up in preseason, but we never got more than a quarter.
It's
So-
preseason.
Nah.
Preseason is for the guys that's on the fringe of the roster.
That's
what
right.
preseason for.
That's people that need their
these joint
jobs.
These joint practices are for the starters to hone in their skills. The
Okay,
preseason are
Memphis.
for these
Making
guys
easy money.
7th round picks, undrafted guys that can be a good pickup on your team to try to make your team. So that's what preseason is actually for.
Yeah,
Your
my family's
family
from Camp Branch, South Carolina,
Camp Branch.
in Varnville
Branch.
County.
We from Bowman, South
We
Carolina.
from Bowman, South Carolina.
We from
Bowman
Camp
building.
Branch. We Geechee.
Yeah, we
Don't
from,
play with me. I'll put a root on you.
Please
Don't get it twisted.
Please don't. Please don't.
All right. Yedda says, I blame Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith. They made it cool to trash players in the media.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rodney. I mean,
Rodney.
they're not the only ones, though. They're not the only ones. It didn't start with Skip, Skip and SAS.
No, because we're talking about a local guy here. When we talk about John Ritchie, he's a local guy. He just,
Stephen A. has not trashed the Eagles as bad as John Ritchie has, and that's saying a lot.
He has.
Yeah.
He has.
I don't think so.
On a national platform, but not as not
as severe. Like John Ritchie for 3 months just said we have zero talent. Like he didn't even care. He didn't even think Devontae Smith could cut it in the NFL. Like stop playing.
I like that.
Right.
I like that right there. I like that right there.
And when I can't wait for the moment that he believes. I mean that we, the moment that we achieve enough for him to start backing. Walking that back. You know what I mean? Because
stay on the dark side. Stay on the dark side.
Chris Sims, who was a big Jalen Hurts hater, also he walked back some of his. He came back and apologized after 1 week. He walked it back. So I can't wait. What's that moment when John Ritchie says, "All right, maybe I need to
this game
to walk this back."
If we blow them out,
this might be the game. Hopefully, this is the game. William Johnson said, "What's up, guys?" He let's go. He's wearing the throwback Cunningham today. Yes, sir. Maybe using. All right, I got the I got the hoodie, short sleeve hoodie. Devontae Smith on it. So,
really? Look at you, man.
Look at you. I need some new gear. We need some Eagles talk gear.
Yeah, I got some Eagles. When we do our first live performance, we'll have some Eagles gear, some Eagles talk T-shirts in the house to be sold. So that's coming up. What, October 3rd? Is that what we said?
Woo!
We said that for October 3rd. Right?
Yes.
I get to finish this movie, which is coming along great too, guys. Oh my God.
Let's end the score to get these shots going, man.
Yeah, let's end this.
Can we? Are we invited? Well, am I invited to the
movie
release
premiere?
party for the movie premiere? Because
I don't know if it'll be released this time because it might go straight to like Netflix or something like that.
So what? You should still have a local movie premiere. Even the ones that go, you invite your tribe and celebrate.
I'll see because sometimes
and have a viewing.
We're talking about that off air. Let's get hyped with this Eagles.
All right,
I know.
Here we go.
And that's the end of the quarter.
All right, that's the end of the second quarter. Is that the second quarter?
Yes, it was in the
second quarter. All right.
I'm doing shots this time, so I'm not keeping up.
All right, so that's the end of the second quarter, man. You are watching Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook by Eagles fans for you Eagles fans. We like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we are excited to talk about them today because we are foreseeing a victory on the horizon, and we are, man.
Though, so we not everybody yet.
All right, well, I'm seeing it. I don't care. All right, but anyway, we like to talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage in the form of shots. I'm doing the Terramana tequila. Pat is matching me, and the beautiful Nichelle down there is even doing shots, and she's doing the Tito's. All right, Orangeburg. All right, Gregory, that's where we from. Bowman. You know where Bowman is right there by Orangeburg.
No, it's 2 hours. It's about an hour and a half away.
Yeah.
Orangeburg?
He just making up stuff.
Orangeburg's about an hour and a half away.
Hold on, what's the town that Bowman is close to?
Nowhere.
Nowhere? Are you serious?
Yeah,
I
man.
thought they always said
Orangeburg. Campground is in the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
All right, but we're from South Carolina. All right, Oh, I didn't pour my shot. Okay, here we go. Here we
that
go.
might be
Here's
your
my
last
shot.
one. You forgetting to even pour it.
No. Here we go. Down the hatch. 3, 2, 1.
Eagles Talk, the #1 Eagles coverage show on Facebook. That is by Eagles fans for Eagles fans.
No one lies, no one lies, no one lies.
That's close.
You're now
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go.
Let's go. Get hype, man.
Third
Get hype out
quarter.
there, man.
All right. What we found out during that song right there, our
So it was
fight song.
Orangeburg. Okay, it was close.
I was like, man, this young guy, man, he doesn't
Hey,
know family
listen, I'm
history.
thinking-
I'm
I'm
like,
thinking
we
Charleston.
He
always
like,
been
I
close to.
know. I know where my family from.
Yeah, he's a young buck, man. We gotta start having family classes on family history. All right,
Yeah,
we're gonna start
yeah.
doing that. That is important. You need to do that.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
It is.
So Bill Kroll says McB. What's McB, Bill? Remind me. That's my theme song for 2021. Raymond says,
That's right.
a beautiful day for an Eagles win. Every day is a beautiful day
man.
for an
It
Eagles
is
That's
win.
gorgeous
right.
outside. I don't know if you guys have been
It
outside
is.
yet.
I'm so mad I'm not at the
I've been out there.
game.
I've been out there since I came
I
in from
know.
DJing last night, and it is gorgeous outside. It is.
It
It's
is.
like if I can sit outside and watch the game and get a suntan, that'd be me.
It's 2 games like last week being in Atlanta
I
for
know.
that, you know.
Oh.
Oh, and word is Tigga did not play Meek Mill. He's not the DJ. He's just a personality. He doesn't play the music. So whoever the DJ was for the stadium played Meek Mill. So
All
Bow
right.
Wow accidentally, blamed the wrong person. It wasn't Tigga that picked the song. So shout out to whoever that DJ is in the stadium
Yes, shout out.
that played
mean-
Meek Mill in Atlanta.
Yes, definitely. That's what's up.
We
Meek
should
Mill
end,
in Atlanta.
we should end
Yo,
the show.
that's
We should
in
end the
Atlanta.
show with that.
yeah,
We
yo.
got to answer this one. We got to answer this question right here. Hold no, Bow Wow.
He was crying like a
He
puppy.
was.
Oh,
But who
poor
wasn't?
Tink Tink. Poor Tink Tink. Bow Wow.
Vic
Poor
or Dawkins.
You gotta go
Dawkins. I
Dawkins
know
all
Dawkins.
day.
All
This
day.
is
If
do
If
or
you was
die.
there when we first started off, and you heard Dawkins on, like, if I heard this when I was playing football, I heard Dawkins like coming out the tunnel and hear how he changed into the Weapon X he was.
Man, listen.
Listen, I would be a totally different individual right now because that got me hyped. I want to run through a wall.
Everybody
so you gotta
wants
wear
to run through a
Dawkins
wall
tonight.
with B
You
Dog.
gotta wear Dawkins today to represent our Eagles, and let's go, baby. Let's go.
Now, I didn't play football. I play basketball. But I tell you this, that football players are different animals when the games start. Because my cousin's here, and Shelman in particular, he's not a rah-rah guy or anything like that. I've known Shelman all his life.
Yeah.
He's not. I've never seen that side of him until I saw him in the pads on the field. I didn't know who this guy was. I was like, who is that guy out there that's loud and a monster out there? Who is that? They like, that's Shelman. Shelman, my cousin, not my meek cousin. Shelman is out there. Football does something to you. It brings out the animal in you. Oh my
It changes
goodness!
you.
And I've seen it up
completely
close and
changes you.
personal.
It completely changed you. My brother used to say when we played together, he said, Pat, you blacked out, you cut, you did this, you did that. And I'm like, what you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean.
The alter ego. The alter
Yeah,
ego.
that alter
Gotta have
ego is
that. And
something else.
today, I need to see that from the whole team. They talk about Devontae Smith. It's 2 parts of Devontae. It's Devontae, then it's Smitty. Smitty,
I know
you can
that's
see on the
right.
field,
That's right. The
Devontae,
Slim
you can see
Reaper.
you can see that off the field. Slim Reaper.
I better
Smitty,
see
you
Slim
can see him
Reapers
on the
all
field.
Halloween at the
They got
stadium.
Josh Norman sitting in the zone all day. Josh Norman's gonna be sitting in the zone all day. Take advantage of his old
Oh
ass.
my
I'm
God,
sorry.
he's about
At
to
one
get
point,
trashed.
he was a good corner. At one point, he was a good corner. But you know what? It's time for us to go out there and eat. It's time for Ertz. It's time for Goddard. It's time for Miles Sanders, who we haven't even got to yet, to go out there and eat. Gainwell, who looked dynamic last
Oh my
week.
goodness. Yeah.
It's
he
time
got
for us
you
to go out
points.
there and have a yes, he did give me points, but I didn't so lost. But
It's
anyway,
okay.
and yes, so I did not answer that trade cost because I'm not trading my guy. I want Gainwell. She's trying to get Gainwell from me.
All right.
And he's playing this week, so I got him
I
in.
got it.
He's gonna,
Why y'all
I think
say
he's
that? I
gonna
need to
ball
check
the
up
rest
on
of the
my
season.
fantasy
Like they're gonna
team.
have a nice little 1-2 punch with that. If they
You
if they
know-
mix in Boston Scott, you're not stopping our run. You're not
Yeah,
stopping anything.
Gainwell has a different dynamic because he was a former. When he came to college, he was a actually receiver, so he has that ability to just like Darren Sproles. Darren Sproles, you put him out in space as a receiver, you couldn't put a linebacker on him because first of all he's too shifty. You
Yeah,
couldn't put a
yeah,
safety on
yeah.
because he
He's
was too
slippery.
quick.
Yeah,
Same thing with
slippery.
Gainwell. Gainwell is a receiver playing running back that with the size that we wish Darnell Pumphrey had. Remember Darnell Pumphrey?
Yeah, yeah.
If Darnell Pumphrey had the size of Gainwell, he would be still in his league because
Hmm.
Pumphrey in college football is dynamic, but he never had the size. Gainwell has the size and he's dynamic and he's a great switch up from Miles Sanders, who's actually playing up to his billing right now. I know he only had 70 something yards last week, but this guy Miles Sanders is. I hate to say it, he might be the better running back out from Penn State over my Saquon Barkley because his vision and his ability to get downfield, one cut and get downfield and take on the punishment. The one thing I had on Saquon Barkley was Saquon always shied away from contact.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
never really noticed that. I never really said that out loud, but I said he shies away from contact. Miles Sanders doesn't shy away from contact
yeah.
too much. He tries to get away from you, but he will take on contact. And all
Speaking
these
of
running
that,
backs,
that was tight. That was tight though. Saquon and Washington football team. Before I
Oh
yes,
yeah,
forget,
that was a
I didn't
good
mean to
game.
cut you off,
Yeah.
but
it's
speaking
good.
of that was, I was like, oh wow, this is NFC East football right here, down to the wire. You got me up all late watching our
Yes.
That's like
rivals.
two.
Like
That's like two 0-15 teams going at it. Of course, they're gonna put up points.
I'm just saying.
Oh no,
I'm just
but
saying.
no. Give us some respect. No, I'm champion the NFC East
That's
because
right because
I got a
NFC least.
champion.
No, that's
Yes,
not
no,
it.
we're
That's
not
not it.
that. We're
No,
not
we're
doing
not
that
it.
again. We're not
No.
doing that again. That was a good game. That was very entertaining. You can call it what you call it, but the Washington football team has a formidable defense. So
Hmm.
for them to put up points like that, that's a big game
That's a
for the
big
New York
deal for the
Giants. That's a
Giants.
big
You
Yeah.
deal
see
for
my
the Giants.
face?
And
Yeah,
for
both. Yeah,
the
both.
He's
Washington
like bump
football
bump bump
team,
bump.
yeah, I'm
He's
not
like
going in there because
whatever.
the national pundits are trying to disrespect the NFC East. And guess who plays in the NFC East? Whether you want to,
I
or
Yeah,
know.
not,
we
we
there,
do. So
and we
when they
gonna
do
dominate.
that, they
Let's
do
go.
that for us. So
Yeah.
I
Make
gotta
this.
ride with them to a certain extent. There, that's our freaking
Yeah.
division, and that was a
Yeah.
good game
It
on
was
It
a
was.
good
You know
Thursday.
what?
game.
I gotta admit, it was a good game. I fell asleep against it because,
Really? I stayed up for the
yeah,
whole
I
thing.
was knocked out by third quarter. I'm sorry.
I stayed up for the whole joint. But more important things going on here. I need to know if I should play Corey Davis or. All right.
You ain't
Okay.
set your fantasy yet? It's
I
like
did.
12:48.
I
Stop
know. I
playing.
know. Oh my God. I'm doing it now. All right, y'all talk. I gotta go. I gotta check my
I
feed.
think people take our fantasy league not seriously. You know, they was clowning me on draft night, talking about she's all serious with her picks. Well, I'm number 2 right now,
See, this
and
early.
I'm number 2 behind your brother, ain't I? Isn't he?
Yeah, Shell
Yeah,
killed this
Shell's
first week.
1, and the other Shell is 2. We gonna flip flop that soon enough.
So what happens in fantasy is, the first 2 weeks, you get all the points you want, and the last couple of weeks, that's where you shine at. That's where I shine at. That's where I come in and win, take the championship from
I
everybody.
shine all season. I shine
All right,
all
we hope so.
season.
I do got to say this about the San Francisco 49ers. They're one of the only, not one of the only teams. I think last 5 teams in the NFL that has a legit fullback. And
Yeah.
Uchek, that's his name, I think it is. He is a very violent blocker. He's a very violent runner. He's a very good catch point type fullback. He reminds you of the old school fullback like a William Floyd. I'm going back in San Francisco history. William Floyd was a dominant runner fullback. Mike Allstott, he's not that big, but he is a guy that can get out there and make those catches, make those blocks, and open up the holes. We need our linebackers today. Davion Taylor is active. We need our linebackers today to be monsters. We need Ryan Kerrigan, who a lot of people didn't realize we had him on the team. Ryan Kerrigan to be a monster today. We need when you get your opportunity to be put in this game because just like Dante said on Thursday when upon further review, everybody, every single defensive player got an opportunity to play at least 1 or 2 snaps. We need these guys to shine in your 1 or 2 snaps. Let's go. That's the basis of it. That's the basis of it. I need for Eric Wilson not to miss a tackle. I need for him to be stout. I need for Sean Bradley when he get in there to be dominant. Say, you know what? We from Temple and we fight, right? Did I say it right? Did I say it right? I don't know. I'm from Temple. I don't know how they do it in Temple. But you know what?
We really say TUMF, and that's TU mother.
I know what it
You
is.
can say the
We say the
rest.
same thing, PSU. But anyway, when Trey Lance come in the game, be very wary of what they're running with him because it's going to be the same type of operation that we run on our offensive side with Jalen Hurts.
Right.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. Let's start this fourth quarter real quick.
You're now listening to the fourth quarter.
All right, this is the fourth quarter of the pregame show. Our Philadelphia Eagles take on the San Francisco 49ers. It's about to go down. Oh, my goodness. I couldn't wait. Oh, man. You be rooting for the week to go quicker because it's a work week, but I be rooting for the week to go quicker because I want to see football. I only get 2 days off, been shooting this film, and I look forward to my 2 days off. But I still root for Saturday to just whiz by so I can get to Sunday and see the football game.
That's
and
right.
I can't wait. In about 8 minutes, we're about to see our Philadelphia Eagles take on the 49ers and hopefully beat them.
Yay!
So here we
Not
are.
hopefully,
You are watching
we
Eagles Talk as we talk about our favorite football team, the Philadelphia Eagles, and we do so in such a relaxed manner that we enjoy our favorite adult beverage. We get you guys ready and going for the game. And this pregame celebration or preparation is I'm doing the Terramana tequila. Pat is doing the Terramana tequila, and our co-host Nichelle is doing the Tito's. So here we are. Let me know what your pregame drink is. Let me know what your game drink is. What do you drink during the game? And what's on the menu also? Where's my man at? My man's not here.
I got
My man
wings.
Frank is not here to tell me what was on the game day menu, but hopefully he'll show up. So here we are. Let's take a shot to our Philadelphia Eagles as they go into this game against the 49ers. Down the hatch, everyone. 3, 2, 1.
That last shot was good.
Yeah. All right, John Petit says, O-line is going to earn that paycheck today. 49ers front four is formidable. Definitely. Cousin Joyce is in the house. Cousin Joyce says, hey, Eagles Talk, what's up?
What's up, fam?
Plain and simple. If your secondary hold up, you win the game, but I do have Debo in my fantasy.
Sebastian, I got to say this.
Sebastian, he went to high school with me, so he comes and supports. Y'all actually should connect Dante because y'all both in film. So,
Okay.
But I gotta say this before you go to the next comment, Sebastian. I apologize right now. We were the only team last week to not let anybody get over a 20-yard game.
I know that's right. Tell him
this week.
Let him know.
Thing,
you heard him, Sebastian.
So therefore,
you heard what he
if
said.
he's on your fantasy,
you might want to. You got 7 minutes to change your lineup.
You got 7 minutes to change into somebody else. I picked up the 49ers backup running back since
I do got Kelsey.
Mozart is out.
I do got Kittle. I do got Kittle at tight end though.
I got Kittle too, but I got the guy that's taking because Mozart is out, so the guy that's going to be receiving his carries. I got him.
Mitchell. Look at
but
you.
Here I am, an old fantasy guy. I'm in one league, and they do the FAB, the free agent budget. They do the free agent budget, so you have to. You have to freaking FAB. I was not familiar with this.
That's in a fantasy. What's a
yes.
That sounds like way too much.
It does, right? So I found out the hard way because I'm trying to pick up this guy from the 49ers. I put it in, and I figure, like most waiver wire moves are done by your record and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I'm going to get this guy, and I wake up the next morning, and I don't have him, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I find out it's a FAB, free agent budget. You free agent, they give you a budget for free agents, so you can bid on them.
That's too
I didn't
much.
know you bid on them.
That.
I was like, oh my God. So I was disappointed.
It's like
I
a
didn't get
salary
him.
cap. So they put
it's like
I know. I see what they're doing, but that's still too much. Ain't nobody
relatively new. It's been active for 5 years. I didn't do it for our league because I'm still trying to understand.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Don't ever.
But I'm getting better at it now. I'm not accepting trades. No, Sue. I am not accepting that trade. You're
Police
not
you
getting
alone.
Gainwell, all right?
Look, this is Bill Crow puts it best. This is the eyebrow
The
bowl.
eyebrow bowl.
Yo, he got to put Percy Hollis comment back up there because he's talking to a 49ers fan. You see,
Take an exhaust pipe smoke break, sir.
Yeah, how did what's his name?
Oh, here he is. You can't even
Duendecillo?
It's douchebag.
Duendecillo Gonzalez.
oh man,
Sebastian, who is his team?
He likes the Bears, but he roots for us as a
My
hometown
cousin likes the
secondary.
Bears. Oh,
he's
my
a
goodness.
Bears fan. I'm not mad at any of my Bears family
Hey,
because
have you talked to Rick?
none of
Have
my
you talked to
Bears
Rick?
family really disrespect. They will root for the Eagles when their team's not playing them.
So we have a family member that calls WIP on a
Regularly,
regular
yeah.
call.
What?
He's an Atlanta fan. He loves all Atlanta teams, right?
Bow Wow's friend? Was he crying?
No, he's not
No,
Atlanta.
no.
He's Fugazi. I grew up. You know, you had those cousins that's like Rick is like my brother cousin. Like we grew up
okay.
like he's my brother cousin.
He
and
grew,
he is
you grew up like
Fugazi.
next door.
Yes, he's
Mhm.
Fugazi. He only
calls
went to
it
the
all the time, talking
49ers,
about the-
but he does call into the Ike and Reek show.
He's talking about the
Ike
Falcons,
and,
about the,
Ike and John.
So he's
Hawks.
one of those that doesn't really have a team that just bounces around.
Yeah,
Is
he
one of
bounces
those?
around.
I
Yeah,
know
he
some of
did
those
that.
people that are just they have no loyalty whatsoever.
Yeah, no,
they have a
he
different
doesn't.
team like
Hey,
every
Dante,
5
did you see
years.
this?
What? Dante, did you get the invite? Lou said you didn't holler back. No, I didn't. Oh, you know what? I did see his
Your
call. I was
family's
busy.
blowing
I
up
couldn't-
your
They
spot.
blowing me up. Oh,
They
damn.
blowing
That's
up
it.
your spot.
I
Like,
didn't
oh,
get
I
the
got you
invite.
right here in public.
We got 2
Hold
minutes.
up.
We got 2 minutes before this game kicks off, so we gotta do our predictions. We gotta do who we think we're gonna win. With that being said, Michelle, I gotta go to you first.
I'm gonna say we're gonna see a kind of defensive game,
Okay.
and it's gonna be 32-29 Eagles. It's gonna be a
32.
close one.
So we're going to average 30 points per game this year, huh?
Oh yes, we are. Stop
Yes, I
playing
can
with
see it. I
me.
can see it. I
Stop
can
playing
definitely
with
see it.
me.
I can see
We're
it.
gonna put up points
30
every game.
So what was the score again? 32 to what?
32-29.
All right, let me hear some predictions out there.
Yo, J. Cole is in Philadelphia September 29th. All right, I didn't mean to say
So
that.
we going? You getting tickets? Unless you getting tickets,
J.
what you
Cole,
talking about?
That's my man, yo.
I
I'm
like
down.
J. Cole. I like J. Cole.
Hey, listen.
What's this
with
week?
my,
That's next week too. I'm down. North America. Okay.
10
all right,
days
go
from
ahead. I'm
today.
sorry. All right, go ahead.
my prediction is that as long as we are able to control the line of scrimmage with our offensive and defensive line, I'm gonna say this every week. If we're able to control that and just play football, be accountable for your position. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. If you do your job, the next man should be doing his job. If
That's
we're
right.
able to do
Do your
that,
job.
this shouldn't be a close game at all. This shouldn't even be, a game that the Niners have an opportunity to win. It should be an
No,
easy
the rent
ball.
is due today.
Just
The
like
rent
the
is
Falcons.
due.
And I think we're going to have way more points than them. Dante?
I'll give you guys one guess on which way I'm leaning to this game. One guess. You only get one shot. I'm leaning towards the Eagles. You know
Let's
it is.
go. Let's go.
I'm leaning
Let's
towards
go.
the Eagles. I feel good about what happened in the first week, and I think that that wasn't a fluke. I really don't think that it was
No.
because of Atlanta. I think that this team was well prepared, and talent-wise, this talent is better than what the experts thinks they are. It's better than what
Experts.
John
I'm
Ritchie.
questioning the experts.
Yeah. Yeah, look, it's better than what John Ritchie thinks we have on this team. And we saw a glimpse of that last week, and I think it'll continue. It'll carry over to this week, and you're going to see an offensive line and defensive line that dominate in the trenches, and this young skill group on offense continue to ascend, and our young coach have play calling just as dynamic as it was the first week. I don't think that he even scratched the surface of what he's going to show them guys today. So I am leaning towards our Philadelphia Eagles winning this game again with us more points than them. So guys, come back after the game.
Whoa,
After
wait,
the game.
Wait.
What?
John Batista.
Okay,
listen,
say South Carolina.
I don't
Burger
think they're gonna put up 40 points, but if they do put up 40 points, I'll take.
Here we go.
Right,
Another
right.
shot.
I'm not gonna do
right.
4 shots because that's just I'll do 4 shots. I'll
do
do 4
one.
shots.
I'll do
If
one.
they put up 40 points and win the game, I would do 40 shots just for you, John Batista. I don't think they're doing that though.
All right, okay, there you have it. Here's Pat again, getting himself in trouble. All right, so if they put up 40-plus points, Pat is going to do 4 shots. All right, here we go, everybody. Enjoy the game. See you guys right after the game, right here on Eagles Talk, 4 o'clock or so. Go enjoy the game, man. We're out. Peace.